Meryl Streep, Denzel Washington, Jennifer Lawrence, and Robert Downey Jr., some of the biggest stars of some of the past generations. But what are we going to tell our kids? Who did we watch? Who are the next stars coming up in this acting generation? Stay tuned for this week's episode of Culture Shock.
The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world confusing me. Clouds as lean as you ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whispers, don't sell your dreams so soon. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
Welcome back to Culture Shock. My name is Deanna Hernandez, and I am joined here with Gina Reeves and Annabelle, say her last name,
Bagley.
And like I mentioned in the intro, we're going to be talking about the actors of the next upcoming generation. Who are we watching right now? Who are going to be some of the biggest stars today? And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like we can kind of split this up into two groups right now, which is like the actors that have already started putting their name in, like the older ones, like up there, like Timothy Chalamet, Florence Pugh, that are a little bit older and they've kind of been there, but they are the upcoming generation, and then some of the newer ones, like the really young, like our age. So what are some, tell me a few, what names come to mind when you guys think of this?
I really like Zolo. I know, like, I haven't really seen him in a lot of stuff. I just know he's like the prominent figure in Cobra Kai and then also in Blue Beetle for the DC Comics, and I really liked his role in that. I really hope to see him in more things because I just love his acting. So that would be like my pick of who I want to see more of.
Yeah, Gina?
I know we've seen Timothy Chalamet around, but I do want to see him in more stuff. I saw Wonka in theaters, and it really impressed me. I thought it was going to be bad. I prejudged him. But I think he has a background in musical theater, actually, and you could tell he put his full effort into that movie. And now, like, when I think of Wonka, I just think of Timothy Chalamet. Yeah. So I'm really excited to see him in more stuff.
I fell in love with Timothy from Little Women. Yes. Because Little Women is one of my favorite movies of all time. Yes. Just any remake that they've ever done. And so him and Florence Pugh, like, when I saw the both of them in it, I fell in love with the both of them. Also, Letitia Wright, a lot of young stars I think are going to come out of Marvel movies. Such as Xochitl Gomez, Letitia Wright, who else? Haley Steinfeld is a Marvel actress now. A lot of big people come from there. Who else can we think? So I was actually looking at this. There is a movie that came out a few years ago, and it's called Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. So was it Brad Pitt was in that?
Yes. Yeah. But if you look at it, if you look back at that movie, some major upcoming stars were all in that movie. So, like, let me take you through this list right here.
But yeah, I know we were talking about before we got on, like, how many actors, like, just on this, like, are in Marvel. Like, literally...
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Because even Jenna has made an appearance. Like, Marvel is the place.
Yeah, so this movie had some of, like, the icons. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, Margot Robbie. But now if you see Margaret Qualley, so she just was in, what's it called? What's that movie we saw? The Substance.
Yes.
The Substance. Austin Butler. Dakota Fanning. Mikey Madison, who just won, what was it, Best Actress, I think? At the Oscars for Anora. Who else is in here? Maya Hawke, who was in Stranger Things, and she was also in a Little Women remake. Sydney Sweeney. So some major stars were all in this movie. So Yeah, Sydney Sweeney is definitely a big one recently,
Yeah,
alongside Glenn Powell.
Yes, I love those two. I wish they could be a couple in real life. That would be such a power couple. I'm shipping them always.
The actress in Honora,
Yeah.
she's gonna be like I think she said she like lived in New York for like a while to actually get the accent for that movie. So I'm really excited. We're actually having a girls' day Sunday.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch Honora, so
Yeah.
I'm excited for that because the previews, like I thought she literally had a New York accent, but turns out she didn't. So that's
Interesting.
exciting.
She is so good, and the Oscar was well deserved. And I know my co-producer Joey was very happy about Honora and how well they did. Well deserved. Let's see, who else do I have here? Mia Goth.
Yeah, I like her.
Mia Goth.
I like her.
You probably can't appreciate her if you're not really into the horror scene.
Yeah.
But she is phenomenal. Probably one of the best horror movie screams I've
Yeah.
ever heard in my life, which is not easy to do. That's its own like conversation on its
Yeah.
own.
Yeah, that is.
And she is so good, and also one of the sweetest person you'll ever meet. I have Paul Mescal on here.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I know Mia Hankins loves Paul Mescal, and I love Paul Mescal.
Yeah.
Because in Gladiator,
He did really good in that movie. I watched that with my family. We were all like, it's rare for my whole family to agree like that was a good movie. That's
Right.
such a good movie.
and he will be a Marvel actor.
I'm excited to
He
see.
is coming up. It's Fantastic Four. I
Yeah.
think he's in
Yeah.
Fantastic
I wanna
Four.
I saw that, yeah.
I also have Rachel Ziegler, who is about to have Snow White come out alongside
Oh yeah.
another.
I liked her performance in
huge
Hunger
actress.
Games.
Yeah.
She did really
she was
good
good
in
in the
Hunger
Hunger
Games.
Games.
Yeah.
I like her. I know there was a
mean-
little bit of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little bit
there
about
is.
her, but she, even from West Side Story, has been amazing. She's an amazing singer, and she's known for being an amazing singer.
Yeah.
The previews look good for
They
Snow
look
White.
good. We'll hope. We'll see.
So
maybe.
let's see.
And then Anya Taylor-Joy. I think
Yes.
was someone you mentioned.
Yeah, I
earlier.
like her. I watched her. I've seen her a few different things, but I really liked her in The Menu. It's on Netflix right now, I think. But I watched that like when it came out, and I loved her performance in that. I just think she's a very strong actress, and I feel like people like kind of look her over and forget about her sometimes. But like, I'm really excited to see like future stuff that she does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina, what do you think?
I'm actually not familiar with that actress.
Anya Taylor-Joy.
I feel like you would probably know her. It's like if you saw her,
Maybe.
because she's been on the scene like not for a long time, but like she's kind of been like maybe like underrated.
She's in that
underrated?
Actress, yeah.
that like older
Split.
half of the
Oh,
age.
okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll have to. Look
okay,
more
so we'll talk about the younger half. Storm Reed, Amanda Stelberg. Storm Reed was in The Last of Us recently. Amanda Stelberg, she played Rue in the Hunger Games. And now she's doing that one, I think she was in that movie with Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, I forget when her
didn't know
best
she-
friend was killed.
Oh,
Wait,
was it like
what is
something babysitter?
I don't know.
It was
Yeah,
some babysitter
it was
movie.
something like that.
Millie
think.
Bobby Brown.
Yes, I love her as a woman. I wish people would stop giving her hate. She is grown. Let her age. I love.
yeah, like
sorry.
she's just getting older.
And I wasn't
like,
ever really like a big fan of her when she was younger, but like the hate she's receiving is so
She's been in a
not
lot
deserved.
though recently. Like,
Yeah.
And fun fact, she just married John
Yeah.
Bon Jovi's son.
Yeah, she
and
did.
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi is from my hometown,
Yes.
so I like her even more.
That's definitely a flex.
Okay, let's head back to these like Marvel things because the next person on my list is
Yeah.
a Marvel actress. No, she wasn't. Maybe McKenna Grace.
Oh, she's the blonde. Is she the blonde actress?
Yes.
Yeah, I liked her.
McKenna
She was in
Grace.
Twisters. I saw her in Twisters.
Yes. I don't think she's a Marvel actress. I think I lied.
Yeah, she
You
wasn't. She wasn't in Twisters
She'll
like
end up there
long, but-
eventually. Okay, and then here's one. Who I don't know if you guys will recognize the name on the own, but I know her and I really love her. Forgive me for how I'm gonna say this. Avantika Vanden. I'm not even gonna try. But she plays Karen in the Mean Girls musical.
Oh, is she blonde? Wait.
No, definitely not blonde.
Yeah, I realized that. I was
Yeah.
thinking of Regina.
She's
I need
not-
I need to see a
She's
picture.
Not
she's
Renee
an Indian
Rapp.
American actress. She's beautiful. She's super
Okay.
talented.
Has she done anything?
Oh,
like, what
yes.
else has
Did
she
you say
done?
Indian American?
Yes.
Yeah, then I think I know.
Yes.
Which role
She
she
did something
played.
else I can't remember. But
I have to look her up.
and then the younger half. Let's talk about this younger
Yeah.
half. Who we have up here? Jenna, obviously.
Let's say,
yes.
I'd say Jenna.
Jenna
definitely.
Gomez.
Because she's
Yeah.
gonna be like the.
I really feel like
Gen Z
Jenna
actor.
is gonna be like our like when we have like grandkids and like kids, we're like like
Exactly.
Jenna Ortega like
She's
that like
our Gen Z actor.
yeah like that like if I had to pick like one Gen Z like because I feel like she's just like everybody recognizes her in our generation, like even if they don't watch her stuff they know her because she was even on Disney Channel, so like even if you don't watch her newer stuff like Scream or some of her other movies, like We know her from Stuck in the Middle too, so
And she was Wednesday
Yeah.
Addams.
Wednesday Addams.
She killed that role.
I love that. I hope they do more with that.
Yeah.
They
I
should.
really liked that.
'cause
There's
that
a
was
second
really good.
season.
Yeah.
Are there any actors or actresses from Disney?
I don't know.
From
I think
Disney.
Olivia Holt goes in the older. Like,
Yeah, like, she's been around.
because I think she's like 27. I want to say like she's like on the older side of this generation, but like seeing her in Hard Eyes, like
Yeah.
I love that because she was on
She's
Kicking
in
It.
that movie.
She was
Yeah.
on Kicking It, and she was on a bunch of Disney shows.
She
so I
did really
liked
good
her.
in Hard Eyes.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys can tell me about Cobra Kai, but you just reminded me with
I
Kicking It.
love
I've heard a
Cobra
lot
Kai.
of the actors and actresses on that show are really big right now.
Yeah, Peyton. Okay, I hope to see Peyton List like do a lot more work, and I want to see her in more like mature roles also. Because when I watched her, like I watched her when she was on Jessie, and then now getting to watch her in Cobra Kai, which is a series that I absolutely love. Like Peyton List, she's also very underrated. Peyton List deserves to be like on more stages. I hope she finds the right roles that support her strengths because she was phenomenal in Cobra Kai, as was Zolo and Jacob Bertrand. I would love to see them do more. And then also there's a few more, but I'll step off my soapbox.
I was gonna say, not Disney, but Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande has been
I know.
around.
We knew that
I
was
was gonna bring that up. But yeah, she's been around. Yes, she acted as a child, but she was only like She like made an appearance in Zoolanders.
Yeah.
And her only role I know of was like Hairspray Live. But her being in Wicked, I think, really boosted her acting. And I know she's mentioned once in an interview that she's going to be acting a lot more. So I think you'll see her a lot more in major movie roles. So I think that's considerable for an upcoming actress.
Yeah.
So I have my own little soapbox.
Yes.
That's not your Cobra
Go
Kai.
ahead.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians on Disney Plus. First of all, Joey, I'm gonna send you a picture. Holy curls! That entire cast has curls.
Yeah.
So great. But Walker Scobell. First of all, he started off with Deadpool. He's hilarious. He is such a naturally like funny person. So he's gonna be big. A lot of the other actors, I actually have them here. Leah Jeffries, Arian Smidry, Charlie Bushnell, who is my celebrity crush at the moment. Dora Goodjohn, Tamara Smart, like they're young. They're really young.
Tamara Smart. Was she on was she in one of the newer Marvel movies?
I don't think so.
Oh.
No. She was in you ever heard of The Worst Witch?
No.
No? Oh. Well.
We're probably not gonna know a lot of
Worst
this.
Witch.
They're all such a talented cast, and Percy Jackson is getting its remake that it so deserved, and I have heard multiple times say that they are going to be the next gen.
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Okay.
Because I watched the old Percy Jackson. So
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
exciting. And I read the books. So.
And they're all so incredibly talented. But now I have an interesting one, and this is something that I'm going to bring them up because I know that when I was making my list, Joey mentioned them, and I said, hold on. Zendaya and Tom Holland.
Okay.
You cannot tell me that they are not extremely talented. Two very talented actors.
Oh, absolutely.
The only reason I hesitate to put them on is they're going to get married.
Okay.
And not so much Tom Holland, but Zendaya herself had said,
Yeah.
once she gets married and has a child, she's done.
Yeah, I've
That
heard
is
that
so
Tom
unfortunate.
wants to like kind of like ease out of it also.
Yeah.
And both of them have kind of started to like step away from that,
Yeah.
where Tana's
Yeah.
doing his Barrow thing and Zendaya's modeling and producing.
like they
and
kind of
things
had
like
their
that.
peak
Uh-huh.
if they're
Yeah.
going down this path, which is really
Yeah.
sad because Zendaya is
They're both
Zendaya would never.
incredible.
Zendaya would
Holland
never
is-
peak.
is
Zendaya
so
would never
good
peak.
too.
She
And it
has
sucks.
always just been amazing.
She
I
like
just-
even
I-
like Disney going back
She's
to
one of my
Disney.
favorite actresses, so it's
Yeah.
really like
She can.
Yeah.
I want her in so much more.
I know.
'cause I love her stuff.
But think about how talented their kids are gonna be. Whenever we
Sure,
get
like,
really
you
old,
might
like
hear-
our kids and our grandkids
you
will
might
have
hear
their
of them.
kids.
So in a few years,
Just wait on that.
WCTV in the next like 20 years, we'll
Yeah.
be talking about Next
Yeah.
Their
Generation.
kids.
Yeah.
And it'll be Tom
Because
Holland
there's no
and Zendaya's
way,
kids.
there's no way those two don't produce like
Yeah.
talented kids.
I agree. I
no
agree.
way.
But they're both incredibly talented. Both of
Yeah.
them like singers. Like Tom
Yeah.
Holland was on, I think, West End, which is Broadway's in England. Zendaya singing, dancing, acting,
Oh, she does
modeling,
it all.
Everything.
They are-
She
You
does
name
it
So
all.
it.
they, I don't even think you can put them in just the actors of the next
Yeah.
generation. It's like
They have their own.
And you guys have watched
Everything.
Euphoria, right? Have you?
yeah,
I've
a little
seen
bit.
about it.
Her acting is is
Yeah,
insane.
I've seen clips
It's
of her acting.
so
yeah.
good.
Speaking of Euphoria, the one person in that show.
Jacob?
No, he plays he plays the brother of the person who.
Oh!
What's his name? You mean the younger one?
Yes, the younger one.
Yeah. Doesn't he isn't he a boxer now?
Yes.
Is that the point you're trying to make?
I follow him on
He's an actor
TikTok.
too, and he's been acting.
Oh.
What's his name? Can the producer?
I don't know.
I forget his name, but he has been acting.
I've never watched Euphoria, so I've seen like Angus Cloud. I've just seen about him.
Yes, he plays
Yeah.
Angus's
little
brother.
brother. Yeah, now I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
but-
I think it's like Ashtray in the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ashtray.
Ashtray.
Yeah.
All right.
So any other final actors, actresses? Anyone else you want to add to our list?
Give me more Zolo. Give me more Peyton List. That's what I want.
I want more Zendaya, but I don't think that'll happen.
But she
have
has
a
a
few
lot
more
of
years.
content. She has a
Give
lot
a
of
few-
content
She
out too.
does.
So
She has a.
She's definitely stepping away, but
yeah.
give
hope
me
she
watch out for that Percy Jackson cast.
Yeah.
But moving
Yeah,
on
let's watch out for that.
from that now, we're going to play a fun little game. So my co-producer has given me a list of movies, or more to say casts from movies. And I'm going to list off the actors in the movie, and we have to guess what the movie is.
I don't have a lot of confidence in myself. However, let's go.
All
I'm
right.
competitive, so let's do
Yes.
this.
Starting off with list number 1, Gary Oldman, Jackie Chan, David Cross, Seth Rogen. He told me to stop.
That's a list.
He told me to stop before the last two
Okay.
and let you see if you can think of it, and then the last two will kind of reveal it more.
That's a very diverse cast.
I'm trying to.
I'm gonna
Seth
have to hear.
Rogen?
I'm gonna have to hear the next two because
might
Jackie
have to
Chan
hit
and
it.
Seth Rogen.
That's what's mixing me up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie and Jack Black.
Is
I
it
know
Kung
what
Fu
this
Panda?
is. It is
Kung Fu Panda?
Wait, is it Kung Fu Panda?
It's
Let's
Kung Fu
look.
Panda.
Is that our guess?
I've never.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yes,
Yeah, go with
I
that.
don't know like the exact but
Kung Fu Panda 2. Oh, by the way, we have to be very specific about what
Yes.
movie it is.
The only reason I knew
That's
that
what's
was
gonna
from
mess
the
me
promo
up.
pics. of
Joey's
Jack
gonna
Black.
pull
okay.
some mean stuff. It's
whatever,
Kung
yeah.
Fu Panda 2.
Okay.
You know what?
You know what?
David Cross played the crane, and it's the only one he's in, apparently.
Okay.
All right, next one.
Excuse us.
I'm scared.
Here we are again. Jack Black,
Jack Black.
Sebastian Maniscalco,
Maniscalco.
She popped
Seth
that off like
Rogen, Anya Taylor-Joy. Jack Black, Sebastian.
I didn't know
Is this
Sebastian was in a
animated or
movie.
like
Sebastian
real?
Maniscalco is an Italian comedian. He's like one of my favorite comedians. But
Okay, so not
I don't
animated?
know what. No, I don't think
Jack
it's animated.
Black
but
movies?
I can't
might
think
be
of
wrong.
a time that Jack Black and Anya Taylor-Joy were in a movie together.
That's
Unless it was
what movie is
Super
Sebastian?
Super Mario Brothers.
Was he in that?
Okay, I'll tell you. the
Jack
other
Black
two.
was
Charlie Day and Chris Pratt.
I have no
Yeah, because Chris
idea.
Pratt is Mario. Yeah, it's
Super
Super
Mario.
Super Mario Brothers.
Super
I don't know
Mario
if that's the
Bros.
right name, but that's the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Because Jack Black sings
You're-
Peaches.
Mario
literally-
Peaches, 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 peaches,
You're literally winning this, and you said I don't have
Go,
any.
AB.
I love movies.
She said
Okay.
I don't have any confidence.
Ewan McGregor, Josh Gad, Ian McKellen, Stanley Tucci, Emma Thompson.
Stanley Tucci?
I only knew
Is
one
that-
name from that.
Not the.
I
only
like
know-
need to see pictures.
I know Stanley Tucci's in Devil Wears Prada, but I don't know if that's the movie we're talking about.
No. Josh Gad, he plays Olaf.
Josh Gad.
Isn't that Olaf?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Josh Gad. He's not in Devil Wears Prada. So
Ewan
what?
McGregor.
I only know Josh
The
Gad.
boxer. Okay, you guys want the last two?
Yes.
Luke Evans and Emma Watson.
Oh.
Do you know what it is, or you just say no?
This is in
No.
When I hear Emma Watson, I think of Harry Potter. That's
when
the
I
only thing
hear-
I think of when I
well,
hear Emma
it's not
Watson.
Beauty.
Oh, is it Beauty and the Beast?
I'm about to say-
Yeah, because Josh Gad, he was one of the animated characters.
See, I wasn't crazy.
Josh Gad was one of the animated characters.
That's why I said,
Oh, great
Beauty and the
job.
Beast live action.
Yay!
Oh.
Please don't cut me for live
See, I couldn't remember the.
Because I was thinking Josh Gad was Gaston's
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
All right. Matthew McConaughey, Bill Hader, Tobey Maguire, Jason Bateman, Tom Cruise, Jack Black.
Why is
That's
Jack
like
Black
every
everywhere?
main.
What?
That's every main actor.
Tobey Maguire, Jason Bateman, Tom Cruise, Jack Black. Do you want the other two? Because the other two
Yeah.
are really... Robert Downey Jr. and Ben Stiller.
Was this a Jumanji movie?
No.
Doesn't get me mad because I know as soon as we hear the movie name, I'm gonna know
Tom
it.
Cruise, Jack Black, Robert Downey
What
Jr., Tobey
is-
Maguire.
Was it? Actually, the only RDJ
okay to
movies I
provide
really
a
watch
guess.
are the Marvel movies, and then I know he was in a Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock? No.
I don't know.
What other RDJ movies are they? I only know
I'm trying
Marvel
to think of movies with
and-
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise has an
But he has so
infinite-
many
So
movies.
same with Matthew
Tom
McConaughey
Cruise.
and Ben Stiller.
Yeah, like I don't.
Joey, can we get like a hint to the type of movie it is?
Please. Because when I hear Ben Stiller, I think Night at the Museum.
Oh, yeah.
What's the hint?
What?
What's the
What's
hint?
the hint? Look, she's literally.
What did you say?
This is a great moment.
Can I say that?
Oh.
Oh,
It's a comedy. It's a comedy.
that's all we got.
From 2008.
Was it
Comedy from 2008.
Is that all the main actors, or are there like some main actors that aren't on the list?
That's a majority of them.
I'm sorry, but Ethan.
I was thinking that
Spo's
Anchorman.
walking around. I keep seeing him walk around.
keeps walking
I think
back.
he's trying to get a step.
I don't know this one.
Oh.
They all have so many movies.
Okay. I will look at it. All right.
I don't know.
If this is Spider-Man, Tropic Thunder,
I've
don't
never
know.
What in
heard
the
of
world
that.
is
I
Tropic
don't know that
Thunder?
movie. All right.
That was rough.
Yeah.
but we're
I'll
3
tell
for
you what he
4.
told me after.
We're doing that.
Julia Roberts, Don Cheadle, Casey Affleck, Andy Garcia, Matt Damon.
I only know Julia Roberts. Is it one of the,
I know Don Cheadle.
I know Matt Damon.
Is it one of
Matt
the
Damon.
Oceans movies? No, that's not Julia Roberts. That's a different person. Sandra Bullock. I'm
That's
thinking of
Sandra
Sandra
Bullock.
Bullock.
Oh, you got it. Apparently.
Oh wait, I did.
Brad Pitt, George Clooney. Which one?
Oh,
Is it in
that's,
Oceans?
So that's Oceans.
Which one?
It's like Ocean's
It's Ocean's
11?
9. No.
Ocean's
You
11.
got it.
11?
Ocean's 11.
I only know this because of my dad. That's it.
I knew it was one of those.
My
'cause
dad
I've
likes
seen
the
the
Ocean
Oceans
movie,
with all the women.
but I like the Ocean's 8. That's with all
Yeah.
the women. The Ocean's
All right.
with Rihanna.
John Oliver. Oh, it's this name. Chewie 04. Donald Glover. Keegan Michael Key. Seth Rogen. Billy Eichner. Isn't he
Donald Glover.
isn't Billy? No, that's someone else. Never
I know
mind.
none of. I only know.
Wait till you hear the last two. Beyonce and James Earl Jones.
Lion King. The Lion King.
the
live
line.
action.
Yeah, because James Earl. No, is it?
James
yeah.
Earl Jones is Mufasa.
Yes.
R.I.P.
Yes. You're right.
Good job, Gina.
Yes.
Okay, Gina. I think she was the least confident one.
I was.
All right. Kenneth Branagh. Sorry. Rami Malek. I got that one. Florence Pugh. Matt Damon. David Desmalacian.
Midsummer.
She said Midsummer.
It's not Midsummer.
I was just gonna
I've
start
never seen
naming
Midsummer.
Florence Pugh
Josh
movies.
Hartnett. Emily Blunt.
Oh my god, I don't know.
And then the last two.
Oh, it's a
Robert
movie. It just
Downey
came
Jr.,
out. Does it have
Cillian
Chris
Murphy.
Pine in it?
No.
Did you say Eddie Murphy?
Robert Downey Jr. and Cillian Murphy.
Oh, Cillian Murphy.
Wait, I feel like I know what this is.
I feel like it just came out not too long ago.
Is it It's not. No, Harry Styles is in that one.
Yeah, it's not that one.
It's not that
Don't
one.
worry,
Don't worry,
darling.
darling.
We were talking about that before we started.
Cillian Murphy.
I don't know.
I love.
I can.
Oh wait, read the list again. Oppenheimer. It's Oppenheimer.
Oh,
It's Oppenheimer.
it is.
I love that movie.
Oppenheimer.
I
We're
love
not
that
doing
movie.
bad.
Too far.
actually.
Too far.
We're not doing bad.
All right. Brian Tree Henry, Jake Johnson, Issa Rae, Jason Schwartzman, Daniel Kaluuya, Greta Lee, Marshala Ali. I had it and I lost
I
it.
don't even know.
Andy Samberg, Jack Quaid, J.K. Simmons, Donald Glover, Katherine Hahn, Ayo Adibri, Metro Boom. I know what this is.
I'm glad you do.
Metro Boomin, Haley Steinfeld, Oscar Isaac, and Shamik
What is
Moore.
this?
This is Spider-Verse.
Oh.
Specifically
This must be the one.
specifically
say-
into the multiverse.
I was gonna say Spider-Man because of that album.
into what?
This has got to be the one that Joey was like, "Oh, Deanna will know it."
Oh, across the multiverse. My bad.
Oh my gosh.
Across the Spider-Verse. You know what?
She had verse.
It's the the same verse.
They're all going. We're the versing. I don't care if it's multiverse of madness. I don't care if it's Infinity War. They're going into the other verses. I am arguing with Joey in my ear. Like,
You still got
all
it.
right.
She's like,
Anne Hathaway, Lupita Nyong'o, John Bernthal, Robert Pattinson, Elliot Page. That's someone I meant to mention before. Mia Goth, Charlize Theron, Benny Safid,
This is
Zendaya.
a stacked cast. I should know this.
Zendaya.
Did you say Zendaya?
I'm just gonna read all of them. Tom Holland and Matt Damon. Do you have movies on here that aren't coming out?
I'm about to say because Robert.
'Cause this sounds like
Pattinson,
the
I should know
Odyssey.
that.
The Odyssey movie that's gonna come out is extremely stacked.
Really?
I'm right. Yes, it is the Odyssey.
Oh,
Upcoming
okay.
Christopher
job.
I'm about to say
Nolan
that is stacked.
Yeah.
Wow. My gosh.
I love
I'm
Lupita.
excited for that.
She was in Black Panther.
Okay,
Yeah.
but once they get married and they have kids, they might
Again, then they're
so
gonna
this
quit.
might be one
Yeah.
of the last Zendaya movies.
Yeah.
Oh wait, and they're both in it. That would be a perfect one for them to
That's
go
perfect.
out.
A way to
That'd
go
be a
out.
perfect
Well,
one.
Tom Holland has more Avengers movies
Okay,
to make, so.
but
I
you
guess
know,
so.
All right, I knew you were gonna do this. You think you're so funny.
What?
We have to be specific. You want to know what this cast list is?
What?
Mark Ruffalo, Jeremy Renner, Scarlett Johansson, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Samuel L. Jackson, Robert Downey Jr. And you would think it's the Avengers, but no, it's
Samuel
probably
L.
not.
Jackson helps though, because he's not
I mean,
in
that's
all
what-
of
okay,
like
as
that's
soon as he
that
said
has
that-
every one of them. So
No,
it's
he's
one
in
of
all
the
of them.
Avenger
No,
movies.
It's
he's
one
in
of
all
the
of them.
Avengers.
No, I mean like
All the Avengers.
Yeah.
It's not
okay.
Endgame, is it? I don't know.
It is Endgame. It's Endgame. Yes. Oh, my bad. He wanted you all to take a guess. I knew it was going to be one of the last ones because he was trying to make us think it was going to be one of the first
Well,
ones.
guess
I
what,
was gonna
Joey?
guess like Age of Ultron.
Guess what, Joseph?
No.
I got
He
it.
specifically left out everyone else, too. That's funny.
Sebastian Stan. Man, you're
Sebastian
looking good.
Stan.
All
Right. I
right.
love that red carpet interview.
Well, that's it, guys. We did
Okay,
it.
we
did
actually
better than I
did
thought
good,
we would.
Okay, we did good.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Teamwork.
Go us.
Air 5.
Oh, my brain just got stuck on the table.
The simplest of things.
All right,
God.
with a few casualties, I guess that's going to do it for this week's episode of Culture Shock. Stay tuned for more things WCTV, and we'll see you next week.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.